Hello and welcome to AmputeeSockPrints.com. This video is going to show you how to create your own custom sock. This is where you can go on ahead and you can upload a picture of your family, your pets, whoever, your best friend. And if you do that, you'll have no issues with uploading photos. Sometimes what happens is people go to the internet and they'll do a search. And when they try to upload that photo, it's too small, so they'll get an error message. So let me kind of show you what that looks like, okay? It really is very simple to do, especially if you have your own photos. The internet could be a little tricky, but let me show you how you can make that happen, okay? How that could work. So on our site, you go to your design editor. You go on ahead, you choose which product you want, the BTKA sock, ATKA sock, or the socket sleeve. We'll do the BTKA for this example. We won't do the tour, and I'll make this just a little smaller so you can see it on the screen, okay? So now let's say we want to put a picture of Daisy up here that we see on the internet. This is what happens. People will go on ahead, they'll do a search, they'll grab a picture like this, they'll save it. I already have it saved here. It's called Daisy 1. And when you come to images and you come to upload it, let's get rid of these here. So I had these from getting ready for the video. When you go in and you do the Daisy 1, it's invalid. The file is too small. It's only 46. It has to be 200 kilobytes. That's technical stuff. So that's what happens. So how do we get past that? When you do a search, there's this really cool thing that you can do. Okay? When you're searching for a daisy flower, let me go all the way up here. I'm going to switch that back. When you're searching for one, these would be your normal results. But how you get around getting a large file is right here. You'll go to Tools, go to Size, and you'll hit Large. Now, when you go on ahead and you find something, let's say this one right here, I can tell how big it is right there by the 2500 by 1900. You go and you save it. I already have it saved as Daisy 2. And when you come here to upload it, there it is. So now when you click on it, it'll throw it right into the area. Now I have the red border here. Sometimes people will put photos of their kids or their family, and they'll do that. Well, if you do that, that's how it's going to print. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that it goes to the edges. On all your photos, okay, make sure they go to the edges, at least the edge. You can see the outline is here, and it's over here. Just make sure they go to the red. And center all the different pictures of your family, friends, your pets, whatever. For this example, we're just going to blow this up all the way. And over here's how you can align things. You hit this little section here, and we'll center it. That's it. I mean, it's that simple. Like I said, if you had a photo of your family or anything like that, it would be that simple. Now, let's say if you want this design to be the same on both sides, you simply will add that to cart. If you want something different on the opposite side of the sock, turn it over right here. Now, we'll do the same thing we did before. Sometimes, here's another little trick. So I go back to the internet, and I actually threw this in there. All this tells me is that it's going to give me a big file. So I went ahead and I put that inside there. I right-clicked, and I hit Save. And there it is. But you could just do the large. Now we're going to upload. This is what happens sometimes, okay? Not to complicate things. We'll go Upload. We'll select it. That's a big file. And it'll just say the resolution's low. So all they did is the company went ahead and says, hey, we're going to give you a big file, but not the greatest resolution. So you just kind of have to find what works best for you. This only happens when you're trying to pull pictures from the internet. Yeah, I just want to repeat myself. This is not going to happen with your own photos. The internet's designed like this because they got lots of copyright issues. And be aware, if you take a design and you put it up there, you're responsible for the copyright, and you just put it on up here. So let's click this one here. Let me reduce the size again, just so you can see the whole thing. By the way, the lettering up there and the numbers, that doesn't get printed. Do the same thing again here. Let's center it. That's it. So that's one side, and that's the other side. It's that simple. It really is. So I hope this video made it nice and easy for you, and you can start making your socks. If you want to, you can come over here and you can play with text. This video is not about that. This was really more for you to get photos up. I'll make another video where it shows you about putting text and getting a little bit more creative. But I just want to say thank you very much. Thank you for choosing Amputee Sock Prints as your provider for really some pretty wonderful socks. You know, these socks are made for you. They're 3-ply, they're quality, they're comfortable, the print is fantastic, and you know, we just want to bring something beautiful to you, something you can afford, because some of the prices out there for very boring, impersonal socks, in my opinion, is just ridiculous. I want everybody to get this. I want everybody to enjoy it. So once again, thank you so much for choosing Amputee Sock Prints.